Okay, so now let's talk about the eyes. So I actually want to jump down to tears for the first part. So if a child is crying and clearly upset and clearly crying, but they're not making tears, that can be a sign of dehydration. When they're reduced, it's moderate, and then if they're totally absent, that can be severe. But just remember, if you have a newborn baby, they won't cry with tears for other reasons. So the ducts haven't totally formed. So it's really in those first 2 to 4 weeks when tears start coming out really obviously. So younger than that, something else going on, and that can be normal. But older than that age group, you should look for tears when they're crying for a sign of dehydration. And then the second thing we're going to talk about is the appearance of the eyes. So I'm an old man, got nasty eye bags, okay, but kids who are youthful, they should have skin around the eyes that's relatively plump. The skin here in general is thin, but there's little fat pads that when you're really dehydrated, they can get thinned out. And so sometimes children will develop what's called a sunken appearance of the eyes. And you can just imagine that's just because all this skin and soft tissue has lost the hydration, and so now the eyes are kind of resting back in the head. Okay, so now we're going to look at a video that will show us some examples of when children's eyes appear sunken or normal. And so in this first video, you can see that the eyes seem kind of hooded, and you can see the shadow on the upper eyelid, and you can see it in the bottom eyelid as well, that they both just appear to be sort of set back in the recess of the orbital cavity, and so that would look sunken to me. The second one, you can see that the child appears to have full, healthy looking eyelids, so there's no evidence of dehydration here, either above or below.